The International Criminal Court in The Hague has issued an arrest warrant for Russia's President Vladimir Putin. The court said the warrant was issued over alleged war crimes in Ukraine. Putin is accused of involvement in the unlawful deportation of children from occupied areas of Ukraine to Russia. The Kremlin has dismissed the allegations and the arrest warrant as meaningless. Let's speak now to Wayne Jordash, who is a lawyer and managing partner of Global Rights Compliance. He's based in Ukraine, where he assists official investigations into possible war crimes. Welcome to DW. On Twitter, you've called the ICC's move an essential first step. Can we take that to possibly mean you believe that it doesn't end there and that there might be a chance Putin is successfully brought to trial?
I think there's a chance. I think it's made obviously more likely by these arrest warrants, but I think we have to see this as a longer term process, a process of an arrest warrant, a process of cooperation amongst states who respect international law, a slow but steady pressure on Putin and the Russian regime. And eventually, we may get there. Eventually, a state may arrest Putin and surrender him to the ICC. It sounds like a long shot, but it always sounds like a long shot when international courts go after senior political and military leadership. And in the past, those long shots have sometimes worked out.
As someone working in Ukraine in this field, could you tell us what types of crimes are you seeing taking place and what is being investigated?
Well, what is clear after a year of this invasion or the latest invasion, is that the Russian military target civilians as a matter of course. And it's not random targeting. It's targeting according to a criminal plan, and the criminal plan involves the attempted subjugation and of millions of Ukrainians, and then the extinguishing of their identity. Now, if you think through that objective, it cannot be achieved without the massive commission of war crimes, that is persecution of ordinary people, and it can't be achieved without the massive commission of crimes against humanity, deportation, as in these ICC warrants, as torture, detention, and so on. So there is a massive crimes being committed by the Russian military, and they follow a pattern, and they have to be investigated as per that pattern.
Crimes are taking place, as you say, Wayne, on a massive scale. Why do you think, then, that the ICC is going after Putin on these very specific crimes, the deportation of children, and not some of the other alleged war crimes that you've just mentioned?
I think because there is a clear path to a conviction on these narrow charges. Putin has been very vocal, as has the Commissioner for Children's Rights. They've been very open about their involvement in a policy which essentially deports Ukrainian children from occupied territories into Russia for adoption. And so there's plenty of evidence which exists right now. Other crimes are more difficult to investigate. They may not immediately show themselves as part of a system, unlike the system of illegal adoptions and deportations of children. So I think this is the beginning of the process. These crimes are difficult to investigate. I think the ICC prosecutor will continue to investigate other crimes, and we'll see arrest warrants, more arrest warrants against more officials soon. And we'll also see, I think, more charges against Putin soon as well.
That was international criminal lawyer Wayne Jordash in Kyiv. Wayne, we really appreciate your insights. Thank you very much.
Thank you.